Alright, good morning Wasteland. Mr. G bringing you the latest from the test server, and today we're going to be talking about the new cabin skins they were talking about in the dev blog. These are skins you can put on existing cabins that you own, which are going to change the look for that cabin. So you can see we've got the growl here, which actually got a bit of a rework on the original skin, which they're actually going through and they're reworking the skins on all the cabs. So you can see there's the original growl. There's growl with a new skin. Original bat. New bat, much more retro futuristic. Original wyvern, new style wyvern. Original jawbreaker, new jawbreaker. Pilgrim, and trucker. So we're going to be looking at those ones today. So let's go ahead and jump right in and take a peek at the bat. I think this one's my favorite between this one and the growl. Just a really clean Fallout 4 style look. It's one of the more retro futuristic style cabs as far as the new skins go. You can see that it's going to be the exact same size as the original cab. It's just a new skin. It's aesthetics only, but hey, who doesn't like cool new aesthetics in game? So there is the bat. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing with some paint on it just to get a feel for this thing. Let's pick a nice shiny one. Let's pick something wild. Let's throw some gold on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Shiny as ever. On to the next one. Let's take a peek at the growl. This thing looks like some sort of jet fighter. The original growl just looked like some sort of buggy cab, but this thing's a totally different style of cab here. I mean, just look at this thing. Just look at it. It looks like like a Comanche helicopter cab, which is cool. If you're building spaceship builds, hover builds, which we all do a lot of hover builds with growls, this one's going to look significantly cooler. In my opinion. And there you go, there's with some paint on it, so it's very paintable surface for the growl. Look at that, just look at it. Thank you, Gaijin, for getting around to making new skins for stuff. Next up, we've got Jawbreaker. Now this one, not my cup of tea, but you can see they've gone for a very like Mad Maxian style. We're gonna put melee bits all over this thing, and yeah, there you go. It's got giant shark teeth on it and melee grinder bits and just a different style of cab. So, hey, you know what? It's all cool. I'm just glad for more aesthetics and different things we can put to make our builds look a little bit different. So there's the Jawbreaker. Next up, we've got Wyvern. You can see that they've gone for just giving it some paint and giving it more of a Mad Max style aesthetic to this thing versus the original Wyvern. Lots of detail went into these, though. You can tell that the modelers and the graphic artists spent some time on these skins, making these look cool. All right, next up, we've got, let's go back to cabs here. We've got Pilgrim, probably one of the least used cabs in game. They're definitely making this one look less futuristic, less Dawn's Children, and more like a lunatic style Pilgrim cab. Hey, and it's cool. I kind of like this one. It looks very apocalyptic. I'm not sure I'm super into the paint on the sides. I'd rather do that with a sticker. But you know what? It is what it is. I forgot. Let's put some paint on this one. See how she looks with a little bit of paint. Good old fire salamander. So less paintable surfaces on this one and than the first two. And then lastly, we've got the trucker cab. Let's take a peek at that one. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There you go. This one, cool. I mean, it's just less of like a classic trucker style cab and more of a Mad Max style trucker cab. So we got a couple different kinds of skins coming here from Gaijin, and I like the two different art styles they chose. So let's just recap. We've got like a modern sleek look with the growl. We also have a new stock growl skin. Let's just take a look at that one. So yeah, they are going to be going through and be adding new skins to all these cabs, which is good. They're making the game, giving it a little bit of a facelift. The Bat Cab, man, that one was cool. I like the look of that one. So much different than the style of the first Bat Cab. Doesn't really look like a bat so much as it looks like just some pod from Fallout 4. And then they've gone for the more wild, lunatic style Mad Max approach with the Wyvern and the Pilgrim and the Jawbreaker. But this is a good thing to see coming from Gaijin, so I hope to see more stuff like this in the future coming from these guys. And I'll be keeping you guys updated on the latest stuff from the test server. Glad to have some new toys coming down the pipe for y'all. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, make sure you do, because I'm always checking on the test server for new toys. I'm going to catch y'all later. Mr. G out.